Well, there is an important Bay Area film festival taking place in San Francisco next week, one that resonates with the Asian American and Pacific Islander communities, as well as anyone who appreciates film, arts, and culture. CAAMFest offers up a wide range of films, documentaries, and video, along with inspiring musical talent and creative food dishes. Helping to fill out that imposing list of programs are two people with an impressive list of achievements of their own. Masashi Niwano is the Festival and Exhibition Director for the Center for Asian American Media, who is also an accomplished filmmaker. And also with us is Felicia Lowe, a prominent, familiar Bay Area television producer, director, and writer, and filmmaker, who has won numerous awards, including an Emmy for the documentary Chinatown, The Hidden Cities of San Francisco. Welcome to the show.
My pleasure.
Now, first, let's talk about the Center for Asian American Media. What is it, and how did it get started?
Sure. The Center for Asian American Media started 35 years ago, and started. Actually, Felicia was there at the beginning of when we started camp.
When you were very young, very young.
But the goal of CAAM is to celebrate the Asian Asian American experience to the broadest audience possible. So we do that in many different ways, through public television, through our film festival that starts next week. And you know, our goal is to celebrate and also to showcase so many different stories that you just don't see in the mainstream.
Yeah, there's not any one best way to watch this festival in a way, right? There's a variety of ways to enjoy it.
Yeah, it's kind of a puzzle, and that's our goal, is that we can offer a lot of different types of programs. So as you mentioned, we have a lot of amazing film programs, but we also have food demos, we have live music, and our goal for our audiences is that they get to explore different types of storytelling through our festival.
Now, talking about storytelling, Felicia, I know that your film is a very personal one, a very family-oriented one. Tell us a little bit about that, as well as how it kind of fits into the theme of this festival.
Well, I think that CAAMFest and the Center for Asian American Media has always been the core of looking at identity and making films by and about Asian Americans. And my film, Chinese Couplets, really is, as you say, a very personal film. It's the most, among the documentaries I've made, it's a search for identity and understanding where we fit in the quilt of America. Growing up as I did in the 50s, America was defined as white. If you were white, then you were American. But in growing up, not seeing yourself in the magazines or books we grew up with, the Dick and Jane readers, you know, it made you wonder, where did we fit in? And because my parents both happened to be paper children, and that's a term that many people do not know about, but there was a time in American history not that long ago, 1882, until 1943, when America passed a law called the Chinese Exclusion Acts. And that prevented Chinese from coming to this country. It was the only time people were barred solely on the basis of race. There's a legacy that comes from that, and part of that has been that people stopped talking about where they came from, if they came with fake papers, as my parents did. And it was through their desperation of getting out of the trauma and the wars in China at the time that people did circumvent the laws. So my film really is like one version of the story. Many people, children of American-born Chinese who were children of paper sons and daughters, have some version of that story where they didn't talk, their parents didn't talk.
And what do you want the contemporary message to be? What do you want children who are watching it now to get out of it?
Well, I think it's a cautionary tale. Right? It's a cautionary tale because who we are has a lot to do with who we can reveal ourselves to be and what our parents are willing to share with us. And America continues to have a very complicated notion of immigration. And so we're still dealing, I think generations of young Americans now, or young people who are perhaps the dreamer children, are still going to be facing some of these same identity issues. How accepted are we as Americans? How do we feel fitting into what is called America now? And now, as the statistics are showing, it's not white anymore.
Yeah, and festivals like this are one of the the best ways to showcase it, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And so Felicia is one of our 120 films that we have at our festival. And so we hope people can come out. We're in San Francisco, Berkeley, and in Oakland. And we hope wherever you are in the Bay Area that you can find these amazing stories. And at our festival, you get something that you don't get at your house, right? You have the filmmakers there. You have all the community coming together. And it's a very exciting time at our fest.
Well, thank you both for being here, and good luck with the festival.
Thank you.
It's very important. Again, CAAMFest 2015 takes place from March 12th through the 22nd in theaters throughout San Francisco and the Bay Area. Check out the CAAMFest website to get details and tips on how to enjoy the festival and to support the artists.